Hey everyone, welcome to class. I'm so excited you are here. We are gonna start down on the ground, get nice and comfortable, and just move your neck, whatever feels comfortable for you right now. I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let's leave everything outside of this room. Next, we are just going to sit here and focus on our breath. Inhale, find your intention for today, and exhale, release any tension. Next, we are going to take our left arm, sweep it up over towards the right. Really find that length in your spine as you sweep to the front. Then out to the left. Let's reverse it. Sweep to the left, swing forward, and then back to the right. We've got one more. Really try to sink into the floor as you sweep from side to side. We are going to roll through that spine and sink forward into the floor. Let's take a couple breaths here. Let's slowly roll up and move to a butterfly position. Feet together out in front of you, knees out towards the side. Let's roll through that neck again. Try to release any tension. Okay, let's sweep towards the right, then sweep forward towards the left side, and reverse. Left side, forward to the right side. We've got one more each way. Really find that length through your body. When we come back to the center, we are going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae and sink into the floor. Really relax and breathe into this stretch. Next, we are going to straighten our legs out in front of you. Inhale, arms come up, and then exhale, dive forward. Go as far forward as you can. There is no judgment here. You can put your hands on your calves or your ankles. Do what feels best for you today. You've worked hard over the last couple of weeks, so relax and breathe. Inhale up. Exhale, dive forward and hold. On your next inhale, reach up towards the sky, and then exhale, dive forward for our last time. Next, you're going to roll up, spread those legs just a little bit. We are working on twisting through that spine towards the left leg. Really sink in deep and sit up nice and tall. Twist towards the right. Sit up tall. Let's twist towards the left again. Relax into this stretch. Sit up nice and tall and twist towards the right. Let's come back to center. Spread your legs a little bit more into a straddle position and walk your hands forward to where it feels comfortable for you to stretch. We're going to hold here for a little bit. Really try to relax and breathe deeper into this stretch. On your next inhale, let's have you come up to a seated position. Then bring those legs out in front of you. We're going to kind of twist to the side and have a 90-degree angle on both knees. You're going to twist side to side. If you need your hands behind you to help support, that is totally fine. We're going to kind of move through this stretch a couple times. We've got one more, and then we are going to lift up onto those knees and drop back down. Twist, lift up, and drop back down. Kind of moving through this flow to work on that hip mobility to get you moving and feeling good. We've got one more each side. Then we are going to do the same motion, but reach the arm up and over to get a nice stretch through the right side of your body, and then switch. Lift up and come back. Lift up and back. This will be our last one. Then you will meet me on your mat on all fours, and we're going to work on cat-cow. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Then we are going to exhale, release. Inhale, arch that back up towards the sky. Exhale, belly button to floor. Inhale and exhale. Go at your own pace for these, whatever feels best on your back and spine. All right, now you're going to tuck your toes, send your hips up towards the sky in a downward dog position. You can tread your feet if your legs aren't warm enough yet to be fully straightened. Do what feels best for you and your body today. Next, we're going to roll through that spine into a plank position and hold here for a couple breaths. Really focus on your breathing and connecting your core to your whole body. Back up to downward dog. On your next inhale, let's roll into a plank position and hold here for a couple breaths. Focusing on feeling the floor underneath your hands and underneath your toes. Push back up into a downward dog. Relax and breathe into this stretch. Roll back into a plank position. On your next exhale, lower down, press up into a cobra, and then lower down and press up. Find that length in your spine and lower. Lift and drop. Kind of move through this flow and then push up into a child's pose. Really sink that spine to the floor every time you exhale. On your next breath, let's tuck the toes, send the hips up towards the sky, back into a downward dog position. Remember to breathe. You want to inhale for a couple counts and then exhale for a couple counts. Let's roll through that spine into a plank position. Bring that right foot forward into a runner's lunge. Then straighten both legs and try to bring your face towards your knee. Really relax. I know our tight hamstrings will thank you for this. Let's bring your foot forward and hold here. You can have a soft bend in your knees if you need. We're going to take the right foot back into a triangle. On your next breath, we are going to drop back down into a lunge. One foot back, and then your left leg is forward. Let's go back into a downward dog position again, really focusing on those hamstrings today. We have worked them hard, so we got to stretch and relax them. Walk those hands towards your toes. Hold here for a breath. Then bend those knees and slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. You're going to inhale up. Exhale, dive forward, back down towards your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop down. Next, let's bend those knees and slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale up, exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, release. Bend those knees, slowly roll up. Let's come to the center of our mats. We're going to open our knees out wide in a big plie position. You can be on your hands or down on your elbows, whatever feels best for you in this moment. Let's straighten those knees and fall forward. Don't worry if your mind wanders or you aren't as good as you were yesterday. This is your space to just be you. Let's slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, arms go up towards the sky. Exhale, deep plie. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hug the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink. Last one. When you come to the floor, let's straighten your legs. And again, really sink into this stretch. If you want a little bit of a challenge, let's reach those hands back behind your legs to really find a deeper stretch. If not, just stay where we were at. On your next breath, let's walk those hands in front of you, walk the toes behind you, and we are holding in a plank position. Let's bring the right leg forward again into a runner's lunge. Now you're going to come up into a warrior one, hands at your chest, straighten your leg, twist, and then bring the arm up and over towards the front. Exhale, right arm comes up towards the sky. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach up. Come back to a warrior one. Hands come down in front of that foot. Let's straighten both of your legs again and hold here for a breath. Then you'll bring your left leg forward and right leg back. Switching other side. Let's drop into a warrior one, hands at heart center. Straighten that leg, twist forward. Then you're going to reach your arm towards the front. Exhale, reach up towards the sky. Inhale, right arm forward. Exhale, left arm up. Come back into a warrior one. Next, you are going to twist towards the right and drop down towards the floor and open up those hips. This will be a nice stretch for those inner thighs and for those legs. Really breathe, and we are going to switch other side. On your next breath, let's twist into a runner's lunge with the right leg forward. Then you're going to take the right leg back into a downward dog position. Let's hold here for a couple breath cycles. This is more towards the end of our practice, so see if you can dig those heels into the ground. On your next breath, let's slowly transition onto our backs. Let's take a breath here before we move on to our next move. We are slowly going to straighten the right leg, then hug the left knee towards your chest. We're going to kind of open up the hip and then bring the hip back in. Kind of rotate and open, come back in. Let's straighten that knee as much as you can. Really relax and breathe into this. We are going to cross the midline and point our toe towards our right shoulder. Just feel a nice deep stretch on that side of your hamstring. Let's bring your knee all the way towards the other side and twist your spine. We are going to switch sides, so bring that right knee towards your chest. Let's open and close that hip. Open and close. All right, let's fully straighten that leg as much as you can. You can grab your foot, ankle, or calf, or the back of your leg, whatever feels most comfortable for you in this moment. All right, let's cross the midline. Feel that nice deep stretch in your hamstring. Let's bring that right foot to your knee and then twist that spine, and your right arm should be opening so you feel a nice stretch through the chest. All right, let's come back to center. You can have your knees up or they can be straight, whatever feels comfortable for you. We are going to breathe through the last minute of class. I want you to inhale for 4 counts and exhale for 4. In this breathing, I really want you to think about how strong you are, how calm, and that you are enough. I want you to slowly come back to awareness. Open your eyes and sit up when you are ready. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope you feel more relaxed, and I will see you next time.